Hello subscribers, and other possible viewers. Who am I kidding? Nobody else watches these videos except for subscribers. I appreciate you guys. By the way, I'm your host Albino the Mexican, and welcome to Assassin's Creed Revelations Multiplayer. I am back from the dead playing Assassin's Creed Revelations. And boy, it's good to be back. I love tricking people psychologically and whatnot. It's just awesome. And my phone's ringing. Be right back. Boom, pow, seamless transition. I answered my phone and my brother was locked outside of his door, but I am back. Assassin's Creed Revelations, yeah! So, yeah, as I was saying before, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Revelations multiplayer for the first time in a really long time, and I actually decided to play mainly because my Minecraft Let's Play has been cancelled, and before Assassin's Creed Revelations was my, main game that all the subscribers watched, and soon after, Minecraft became that video, and since I stopped doing Minecraft, I thought, hey, I gotta be kinda nice to my subscribers, I'll throw them some kind of a bone. So, I've got a little bit of Revelations going on. I recorded 3 games, and all of them are actually pretty good by my standards. They all are first, and so yeah, you're due at least 3 Assassin's Creed Revelations videos, if that is any consolation. I don't know how many, subs I'm sharing between Minecraft and Assassin's Creed Revelations. But regardless, I'm doing this for you guys, I promise. I mean, I'm not saying I didn't have fun, because, Assassin's Creed Revelations, it's still a fun game. The only thing is, it's just not memorable, Brotherhood was just so innovative and amazing and just like, oh yeah. And then I was so excited for Revelations to come out because I thought, they'd tweak all the bad things and make it a little bit better, But essentially what Revelations was basically Brotherhood multiplayer with a new texture pack, and that is basically like the Middle Eastern texture pack. And so yeah, I mean, I just love the colorfulness and the vivacity of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood compared to Revelations, and that's the main reason why I don't really play this game anymore. They did improve some things in this game, and I do appreciate that, like the whole... Well, actually, I can't really think of anything specifically, but I can promise you, they did improve some things. And, actually, one thing I can think of right now is the smoke bomb. Before, the smoke bomb basically didn't really do much, because a lot of the time people could just go through it and kill people. In this game, the smoke bomb actually really does, stop people in their tracks, and you can get stuns a lot easier. And I think that's a good thing. I think, the defensive form of this game is a lot better than the other game. And, yeah, oh, one thing about the Renegade, you guys might have just seen me right there. I was fast walking, and that's actually a feature that not many people know about. If you hold A or X on the PS3, or whatever button it is on the laptop that you keybinded, it lets you walk slightly faster without really being noticed. But the thing about the Renegade is he looks creepy when he's fast walking. He does not look like a normal person walking. Look at that. He's like, hey, just get it whacked really fast. And yeah, I don't know, it's just something that, basically I couldn't use because I was using the Renegade. So yeah, onto the point of the Renegade, seamless transition right there, just like the phone call thing. The character himself, the Renegade, the guy I'm playing as, you unlock him in the story after you kill the guy, which is kind of funny. I don't know why. I think, kill him, oh, now you can play as him. That's just fine and dandy. But yeah, the Renegade, his main weapon is like a spear type thing, which, oh, there's me fast walking again. Good job, buddy. But, yeah, it's a spear, and I think he's pretty cool. He's kind of quickly bloobing and whatnot, and, his character isn't very, Middle Eastern, and I don't mean to be racist, and I know I'm coming off as slightly racist, but I just don't like the look of Middle Eastern things. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just how I am. I'm weird. I'm in my zone in the Renaissance because I love all of the characters. They're so bright and colorful and fancy, like the Harlequin. I mean, I think it was the best financial move in the world for them to actually move him over to the Revelations edition of the game. But, he's not the same. He doesn't have the same juiciness as the other one. And I know he's essentially the same, only with a turban on, which is kind of funny because that might be the reason why I don't like him. And as I was saying before, I'm not racist, but I'm just weird. And, yeah, I love the Harlequin, the doctor, the barber, just everyone. They were all really cool. And, yeah, the characters in this game just aren't like that. I don't know. But, yeah, the Renegade. He's kind of the exception. I like him. He's cool. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about him. And yes, I know you guys are of the general understanding that you basically know everything I'm saying right now, because this game has been out for almost a year, I don't know, maybe 10 months. I'm not exactly sure how long it's come out, But yeah, this is definitely old news for all of you guys. I don't know who exactly would be interested in this video, but I just wanted to get it off my mind, get some people to see what I see and see if they agree. I'm like Dr. Seuss. But yeah, so let's move on to Assassin's Creed 3, because that's actually current news, things that people want to talk about, and specifically I wanted to talk about the multiplayer. Ooh, dead. Chunky. But yeah, Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer. They did release some gameplay, not too much. I think they want to keep it under wraps for as much as possible, and I think that's actually a good thing, because the more surprised you are at the moment of release, the more impressed you're going to be. And looking at the gameplay, I think it looks extremely similar to this game, only with a reskin being, you know, Revolutionary War this time, which I think is kind of funny. But hopefully they've actually fixed the lobby finding service, because whenever you're playing with one other person, it takes like basically hours to find lobbies, and most of the times you just quit, so it's essentially impossible for you to find a lobby when you're playing with another person. And I really, honest to God, hope that they fix it, because it's what everybody wants them to do. I don't know how hard it is, because, you know, I'm not a game programmer or anything like that, but I don't know if it can be that bad. If Call of Duty can do it, you know, a game as popular as Assassin's Creed should be able to do it. And there are even some, like, lower key games that aren't, you know, like, very well funded, at least not as much as Assassin's Creed. And the multiplayer is great, so, you know, I don't see what the problem is, but please, you know, speaking as a fan, please fix the multiplayer, Ubisoft. I am praying, hands and knees right now. I mean, I'm not literally praying, because, you know, you guys know my stance on that, but, you know, that's beside the point, different video. Don't even worry about what I just said. I don't even know why I brought it up. I don't think I should have, but it doesn't matter, it's in the past, and I know I could re-record it, but why bother? I don't care that much. So, yeah, Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer. I think the coolest part is they're gonna progress the story of the Templars. Like, we ended off with the final Templar video of this game to be, you know, them going after Desmond's dad. And, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, for the single player, you know, cover your ears if you haven't finished it, and you probably should have finished it, you know, in the last 10 months. But, at the end of Assassin's Creed Revelations, we find out that Desmond is actually being taken care of by his dad and Sean Hastings and Rebecca Crane and all them. And so, yeah, essentially, like, we're gonna reach the climax of that in Assassin's Creed 3, if not some really juicy plot point. And I'm really excited to see how that is progressed, you know, on the side of the Templars. Because I think, you know, using multiplayer as a story progression is a great idea. And, you know, I think it's good. I'm at a loss for words, and that typically doesn't happen for me. Okay, so enough about geeking out on AC3. I think I've delivered all the information I have in my head. I know I typically don't do that because my head's kind of just a jumble of thoughts that just scream out to the front of my head when they want to be heard. And some of them are shy, you know, some of them just want to hang back and don't want to be said all day. So, you know, that's pretty much all I want to say. Moving on to a different point, and I typically do talk about this, and I just realized I say the word typically way too much. I'm just gonna sort of cut that from my vocabulary, and I know what I say typically doesn't happen. Lol, joke. That was kind of, you know, a real joke. But, yeah, so, what was I talking about? Oh, my channel. You know, uploading schedule. Tomorrow is the first day of school for me, which is actually amazing how fast summer just whizzed by. And so yeah, the schedule, I hopefully don't want it to be changed that much. I'm gonna try and be as consistent as possible, but knowing me, I'm gonna break that vow. So yeah, but yeah, back to the schedule. One thing actually before I get back into it, I do not think I'm gonna be uploading any more Mortal Kombat with Hayden Hitman, just because, I mean, we made the video because we wanted to have fun, and you guys aren't really enjoying watching them, I can see that, and so it's probably not going to be uploaded anymore. Leave in the comments section if you actually do want to see them. It just takes one person, and I will upload the rest of them, but until then, I'm just going to leave it unuploaded, and it'll just be on my computer. And so yeah, okay, back to the schedule. I'm probably going to fill my days with BioShock, because I really just want to catch up to Sir Gustavo and his Let's Play. I was really hoping I'd finish BioShock before he finished BioShock 2, but seeing as he's kind of already on episode like 19 and I'm still on episode like 9, I don't think that's gonna happen unless I kick it into overdrive right now. And so I'm hoping to upload Bioshock every day, you know, hoping and praying, but that's probably not gonna happen. Yeah, so I got first place as the Renegade Castle Gandolfo team. No, deathmatch. There are no teams. That's ridiculous. It's Assassin's Creed Revelations. Lone Wolf. Yeah. So first place. I think I'm done talking. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're still watching by now, please drop me a like. Hey, that's a subscriber, Assassin Live. Yeah, drop me a like, maybe a favorite. Subscribe to me if you want to see more. I'd really appreciate it. And, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Until next time, this is your host, Albino the Mexican, signing off.